Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dredge. May your yogurt and granola be as tasty hasty can be. Thank you. So we are right back where we left off. Welcome back, you little owl. I'm not cute, but thank you. So we have our crab and the dog. We have our crab pots that we want to deploy later. We have 2 things that we want to sell. We have a bunch of stuff that we could use for upgrades, but we don't have anything upgradable. But I'm keeping around just in case there will be some later sneaky upgrades. And also a quick lunch break. That can't be healthy to cram granola at this speed. I mean, it is not that much work. It's like I throw some granola, yogurt, and some pecans and some... what's it called? Seeds that have a lot of fiber in them in a bowl, and then I just eat. And it's not. I don't feel the bowl very big. I don't have a very big lunch because I like eating in smaller amounts throughout the day. That goes better for me. Because if I try to eat a whole lot in one go, like unless it's something I find really tasty, I get nauseous. The granola steam engine. I consume granola and I output owl things, I guess. And I output stream. Oh, we read the book. Hold on. Let me check. What does the book say? Haggling and Bartering, a guide. A reasonably easy and light read. A lot of it makes sense and makes me wonder how many times others have used these techniques to take advantage of me. Increase sell price. Yeah, we really don't need the money though. Shoveling granola in the furnace and your body. Yes. I'm a machine. And the granola is my fuel. Yeah, so we're just going to manifest ourselves across the thing. Like it says, oh yeah, you like are in a trance state and you go there without thinking about it, but also no time has passed at all. So that is slightly suspicious. I mean, I wish I could do that. Just like walk a place but then have no time pass. You know what? Why not? No spookies. Get the crab pots out. Oh. Dang. That's a lot of crabs. But it's not the ones we're looking for, because we're looking for the aberrated version of the fiddler crab. Yeah. Got it. Okay, nothing new from her. Luna, I recommend you flee. My cat is sitting on my desk trying to swat at your model. Oh no! Dodge evasive action. Hold on. Whoosh! Haha! Now see and get me. Did I dodge? Did I dodge your cat? Oh no! Haha! Okay, yeah, we have a stone to bring. Those look like tasty fish in your cove here? Oh, I'm sorry. She immediately slapped my monitor. Oh, I didn't think your cat would actually commit. French for hairdo. Oh. Okay, so we have this crab for the dye trader, and then we have this stone for the other guy. Hello, painter. I want you to paint my boat, and I want my... Actually, I want my hull black. Because he's gonna immediately do it. I really wish I could just give him paints without it being immediately painted, but oh well. Now I have a really Halloweeny boat. My little void demon is a seasoned hunter. He hunts me every day. My highness is also a seasoned hunter. She sometimes brings me mice. I prefer if she wouldn't put them on the carpet though. Or release live mice in my living room. She has done that before as well. It's been a while, but semi-recently she brought one too. In the middle of the night, because that is apparently prime mice hunting time. I have a stone tablet for you. The trainer takes the stone tablets from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together in a square. On the other side of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light on the low ceiling. Yes, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down a pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse of the Greater Marrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere. But where? We know where. We know exactly which old lighthouse to bring this to. An intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me to appraise? Yep. Have my silver plate and my sextant, but that ring is mine. So yeah, some people are just fine when we help them. But some people, like Mr. Zombie, which I still don't know. We brought him weird slimy stuff in packages. One that was from the mayor across town. And one that was from the guy that we found stranded. And he just disappeared with it. And then he turned this... Like, what did you do with it? My friend's cat hunts mice and then hides them under the couch. Yeah, my cat insists on meowing me awake until I acknowledge her kill. And I try to... So I used to be decent at acknowledging it with just opening the door slightly and speaking through it, and then it was fine. But the door needs to be opened. But she has a tendency to slip in through and then try and bring the mouse further into the house, which I don't like much. My cat used to hunt the goldfish from the neighbor's pond and eat them in front of our door. Oh no. Oh, I don't think your neighbor was very happy by that, huh? She just wants you to hunt with... Well, no, she was actually trying to teach me how to hunt because she did at some point bring... So she brought already dead mice to show, which she would then put on the carpet. Sometimes she'd just put them on the mat at the front door, which was better. Still, like, a mouse there in the bristles isn't great, but it's better than the carpet in the living room. But once and twice she brought back fully live ones, and once when I had my boyfriend over, ex-boyfriend, years ago now, she brought a live mouse. She meowed us both awake. We were there in the middle of the night. She brought the mouse. She put it in front of us. She looked up to see if we were looking, and then crunched that mouse. Like, the loudest crunch you've ever seen. I think to show us how to kill a mouse, she was trying to teach us. She did also traumatize my boyfriend. Not really, but like... Well, welcome to the Netherlands. Here, I have a dead mouse. See how things are done, human. Lovely sight to wake up. Yeah, lovely sight at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. Okay, so we need to get back to this lighthouse. So let's go do that. It's daytime, so we'll be fine. Even if we haste there, we won't go that insane. Gosh, I love being fast. Being fast is great. It does feel kind of strange that I... Oh, whoops. Okay, so that's what happens when I overheat. Okay, do not hold the button too long. Got it. Oh, thunder, thunder, lightning. Oh. Oh, excuse me. What? Excuse me, what? You're not a normal sea creature. Excuse me, what? Hold on. Excuse me. Who are you? Why are you? Pardon? You're not one of the cool sea creatures that are supposed to be here. What? Oh, okay. Oh, no, they have them in any old lake in Scotland. Really? Okay. So here I'm like, we're fine being a little crazy during the day. I'm not sure if we're fine being a little crazy during the day. We're still pretty fast, even with one of our engines disabled. Oh, the wind is like guiding us. Wait, where are you? Okay, no. Like, are you going to the right? That's where we're supposed to be going. Yeah, wind. I know, wind. I know. I know where we need to go. I'm aware. You were trying to lead us to here earlier, but like, we didn't have all the secrets then. They're a fine normal sea creature, because I'm pretty sure sea creatures are some of the most vivid horrors on this planet. You know, I was thinking dolphins, whales, just regular sharks. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved in the face of the door. The fuse tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding aside. Ooh, fancy door. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. Flame of the sky. Impossibly bright for such a compact design, the delicately faceted crystal lens focuses a perpetually shimmering flame. Ooh. Now this thing would have come in handy much sooner. Goblin shark, striped fish, anglerfish. Yeah, but still like sea creatures that are meant to exist. Well, whatever that behemoth was. Okay, so this thing is even brighter than that thing. Although this has a further range. Interesting. Too bad I can't install both of these. I'll put these straight to storage and... Okay, so this adds lumen. I'm gonna be bothered by the fact it's not gonna be symmetrical. I mean, I guess I could put it in there and then I could have a light there and there, because either way, the lights are gonna be disconnected. I'm gonna go send it to storage, because I'll install it later. You take everything from the room. Anything new? Actually... I wonder if having that installed does something special, maybe. Like, this is the first... Oh. Oh, she's there. Oh, come on. Rude. Evasive maneuvers. Oh. Did I already get that one? Hold on, I get immediately distracted. Okay, yeah, we already got that one. No, this was my own fault. I pushed my engines too much. Fire photon torpedoes. Adang. Bronze ship. Boop. Hello, Holy Evil. Where's my watch stream streak? I don't know. I don't get how the watch stream streak works. Also, are you guys seeing a discount on subs? Because I turned on the thingy that should give you guys a discount, but I'm not sure if it's actually working. If not, then okay, nice. Yeah, it's working. Because otherwise, Twitch would have lied to me. I see. Good. Apparently, you just get so many a year. And it basically gave me a little warning. Like, hey, it's almost December. You're gonna use this? And I'm like, oh. Well, in that case. So, I'm probably gonna use it a lot. It's on +5 gifted subs though. Oh. Well, I'll just have it running in case someone decides that they have money to burn. Press their button. And we're not gonna sell this. I'm gonna install that. Oh. Look at that change in lights. And then we have... It's just that the range isn't nearly as far. Which is a shame. Fine, if you're gonna be strong arming me, donates 2,000 subs. Funny enough, I was watching a stream the other day and someone donated 2K. Well, dang, someone has spending money. I'm impressed and a little concerned at that, actually. Like, what kind of job would have you have? So, did they just win the lottery and decide to pass it on? Double it and pass it to the next guy? Like, dang. Or maybe I just... See, I like it being symmetrical, but I do also like having space. So maybe I actually... there. I'm mostly concerned, yeah. But yeah, I guess at some point, you just if you have enough income, the cost of living doesn't grow too much, so you have much more disposable income. Yeah, I guess so. I can't imagine what it would be like having that much money, but it's cool. Some people decide to just be like, hey, yeah, take it, have fun. I mean, I guess I might too if I had that much money. I guess I would give it to other people a lot. I know I'd commission like a bunch of artists to just make art for me. And then here I'm trying to survive with 44k a year because everything costs so much. 2k in subs in one go? Yeah, some people are insane. If I ever had like ridiculous amounts of I don't even know what to do with it. Like I've already bought a house for myself and my mom and my sister and my friends. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd buy that many houses. But I've like paid off my sister's loans and helped my mom get a house and that kind of stuff. And I guess I should get a house for myself too. But I've done like the obvious stuff. At that point, maybe I'll just give it like local schools or something. Can teachers take money? I feel like teachers need to be paid more. And I would be able to single-handedly solve that problem in that moment. Not sure if they're allowed to take that though. 10k euro, brain smelt. In one short burst, yeah. I think it capped at 50 per on mobile, 200 on desktop. Dang. Yeah, because they don't expect anyone to give that much. I feel like if you suddenly spend that much money, won't your bank like call you up and be like, hey, we think someone stole your credit card? if you do it for that. Like, that seems like a suspicious amount of money to spend. Okay, we're going to go manifest ourselves. We're gonna be a little spooky. Yes, hi. And we're gonna go ahead here. So technically this isn't as far, but it's brighter. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Like, I get how the difference would be for further, but why you'd want more lumens. Most definitely, but you can always pick up and say, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I guess, but it still feels odd. You explained to the trader that you found a use for the fuse tablet at an ancient lighthouse in Devil's Spine. It opened the door in that ruined lighthouse? Yes, that makes sense. Well, I hope you found something interesting. Items to take for me to take a look at. I mean, does this count as something for you to take a look at? Can I mean, can I not show you this thing? No, you're not gonna react to the flame in the sky? I mean, fine, have the goblets, I guess. That feels kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, so here, this range is much further, but the lumens aren't nearly as much. Okay, what happens if I install this one again? I want to know the difference. So this one goes a bit further, I guess. And then what if I reinstall the other things? I have one of the tiny seats between my teeth and it's annoying me. Okay, so then if we go... Oh, well, we'll have to check out next night. Now all we need is the special crab. And then I can move on to the rest of the story. Like, I need a blue crab, but then, like, this version. I guess I could just buy another pot. The more pots I have, the faster it would go. Like, I'm not leaving until I have all of the different types of crabs caught. Let's see, what am I missing? Okay, so I'm missing some aberrated versions. I'm also missing a thing that I can trawl in the open ocean. So maybe we should get the oceanic trawl. And we are missing the aberrated versions of the moonfish and the ocean sunfish. So we still need a aberrated prawn in this area and an aberrated sailfish. I'm not sure if I really want to get all of the fishies, but I might as well, because we're going to be waiting around a bit. Because I feel like once we bring that final relic there, we're going to be near the end of the game, you know? Okay, I can't tell her about the lighthouse thing that I found. So... Oh, we actually need more research parts. Well... guess we're gonna need to talk to the other trader because she sometimes has research parts. Because we've pretty much completed all the quests we can. I wonder, because I'm sure you can also get them without buying them. Honestly, I was expecting to get some for completing the whole lighthouse thing. Here I am 4 hours late. That's okay. It's a stream. You're not... I mean, I guess if you want to see all of the game, but it's fine. Sip of my tea. Stretchy stretch. Look away for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And posture. Yeah, I guess we're gonna want to find 4 more research parts. Because I'm pretty sure once we give that final relic, we're going to be at the end of the game. Okay, so we still need upgraded versions of the wreckfish. No, there's a guy there. Did we ever go to that island? We did, right? I mean, we might as well check it out again. Maybe there's more parts there. Oh. It's leading us to this boat. Did we not get everything in the boat? A rotting chest peeks out from the skeleton of a wrecked ship. Oh, we didn't. Oh, but it doesn't have anything we need. Okay, we can't put these to storage. We need to take them with us. Anything else for us? Getting night time. Put my basmati rice in a hot pot. Ooh, yummy rice. I guess we can catch this. Wait, where did it go? Oh, it must be a dayfish. There was a sturgeon here just a second ago. I mean, I guess we could cross our way back. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the lighthouse. Let's be living a little bit on the edge. See if we find something worthwhile. See how our light does. Yeah. Not a fan of going out in the dark still. Not seeing much of interest either. Oh, well, hi. Oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong button. I wanted you. If I just turn you off, you can't do anything. Which is interesting. I wonder how you're supposed to figure that one out. Because that would not be my, you know, my first idea of like seeing weird things and then turning off my lights. That's cute. Nuh-uh. 12 minutes to wait. Which? I could ruffle your owl feathers? I don't know what you mean with that sentence. Oh. Hold on. Turn off. Aha. No making me insane for you. Now I have spooky fish. I wonder if turning off the lights also makes it so you don't run into the fake rocks. I mean, I guess I can go either way. You can turn on the lights to disperse the horrors, or you hide from them. Yeah. I guess in this case, it's that way. No, wait, are you still spooky? There's... Okay, no. I just need special cram. Give it to me. Fish, do you have your spooky permit on you? Fish ends and sea... Resistration, please. That is very clever. Unfortunately, I can't read. Okay, we'll grab another one of those guys, I guess. And we'll put these into storage. Okay. These here. Those guys there. We'll throw out another grapple. So, I wonder if I go and get myself some insanity. If the other guys will say anything new. Well, the guy at the... Hello? Whispers? Hi. Hey, yeah. Can you just... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh, she didn't. She did? Nah. No way. And then she said that? Really? Are we insane yet? I'm trying to show my friends something. I need you to tell me the secret. Yes. I mean, I don't want to be here all the time. It's whispering a chocolate chip. Oh. Okay, yeah, but how long does it need to stay in the oven? No, I don't think 800 hours is correct. Yeah, no, really. I think that's too long. Hello? Okay, we're... Blub, blub, blub. Okay, we need to wait till the eye goes red and then I want to talk to people. But like not die, preferably. Yeah, I'm a little worried about sitting there still because I'm afraid that the monsters are gonna get me. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, now we need to carefully head back. Wait. Huh. Interesting. So the fake rods, we don't see them with the lights off. Oh. Hey. I was using that. So if we go... Oh, okay. Okay, so the rocks are there even with the lights off. We just don't see them without the lights. So we do want to use the lights. The fake rocks can still hit our boat. Oh, so we do get a reaction. It's saying you're supposed to keep the rats warm at 6,580 freedom. 1,826 communism too. Hey guys, look, tasty on the menu tonight. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is it the fog starting to get to you? It whispered me the secrets of chocolate chip cookies. It needs sardine. Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Anyone else gonna say anything? No? You? You're looking a bit worse for wear. When's the last time you had a good night's sleep? You? Don't let yourself get worn down. Yeah. Nothing else? Really? Oh, maybe we can talk to the guy across the pond, see if he has anything interesting to say. Oh, hold up. I need my light. Careful. Okay, these rocks are here not during the... we are not here during the day. Anyone here have anything to say to me? Can we have like a conversation now? I'm gone insane. Dog walker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear at what he sees. Then we can bring him a aberrated fishy? You anything to say? I love how the edges of the screen have chromatic aberration. Looks cool. You anything? No? How about you? Really? Nobody is going to mention that I look like I've lost my goddamn mind? Honestly, I'm disappointed. Like, all of you? Okay, maybe if we find an aberrated fishy, we'll go to see this guy. Like the dock worker, see if there's anything new. They're all gonna gossip after you leave. Ah, yeah, probably. Oh, okay, we can bring him the cerebral crab. Still not the fishy that I need. But we can show him one fishy. Is it the weird fishies that you need, my man? Because I have a weird fishy for you. Oi. Okay. No. I have a weird fishy in my inventory and that one doesn't count. Oh, maybe... Hold on. So, there was something about... When I hit a jellyfish... it said something about something seeping into my... cargo? Maybe... that was a kind of black stuff too. Maybe he'll react if we have that black stuff. But then we're gonna need to go to the Stellar Basin at night. Am I seeing... Ooh. Funky fish. Ah, dang it. You know what? We'll sell these fishies. Oh, hold on, more fishy. I love these tiny crabs. They don't take up too much space. Okay, I'm gonna sell these at the very least. And I'm gonna keep some of these crabs. So they're not gonna sell for much anyway. And then we're gonna see if we can get some rods or something. I bet going insane might also do that, but going insane also does a bunch of other things we don't really want to deal with. And I guess we're looking for parts too, so we can like use the net in the ocean. But I mean, I guess the Devil's Spine would be the best area to look for, because there we definitely didn't dredge much. And I know we can get parts for dredging, but honestly, I also don't really want to dredge there. We're on this side anyway. We might as well turn on the annoying sounds so we can cross the middle. Like, I find this thing annoying too. I mean, it's useful to hear that it's on, but I really don't like how loud it is. Huh, feels mistier here than before. Maybe that's me. Oh, did we have a spooky barracuda? I don't remember. I like how surprised this guy looks. Hello. I'll sell that one. I'll sleep for a moment so it's nighttime. And then I'm gonna look for the jellyfish. And then those guys add something weird in my thing, right? Hello? Yeah. Infected. I think he might be looking for this stuff. You, yeah. Let's get another one and then we'll manifest ourselves. What's wrong with it? I don't know, it's called infected. So maybe he wants that stuff. And then we go... manifest. I'm sure it's fine teleporting with infected stuff in your cargo. And we're a little spooked. So we gotta be careful. Okay. Can you eat it? I don't think so. Hey, is this the stuff you want? The dog worker is standing motionless at the edge of the dock, staring down in the water. He seems... Oh. Nothing special, huh? And got this. The foul smell in your cargo hold grows stronger. Oh. Oh, more things get infected. Interesting. I bet they'll reduce the amount I can sell it for. Oh, look, I can see like the blaring across the sky, like the green bit. Actually, I probably don't want to carry anything extra here now. Let's see if they have anything to say about it. So... Okay, I get less for it, but you don't have anything new to say? No? Do you have anything to say? No? You have anything to say? Man, I hope someone would say something about my infected fishies. Add some pepper, it'll be fine. I mean, I guess I can still sell them. Not for as much, but... So this one is like 5 and... Yeah. Well, let's check our crabs. Like, I would continue with the story if I wasn't very, very sure that giving the guy the thing would most likely finish it. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like we'll be getting endgame when we do that. Oh, there's a thingy there. Oh, it won't tell me what kind of fish it is. Guess we should sleep a little bit. You know, some less reputable tavern would sell that anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see what the spooky fishies are over there. Oh, squid. Don't need the squids. Shrine. Okay, so what if I do these at night? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes focus on them. Okay, so when I'm not insane, it doesn't do anything. Oh, camera, please don't do that. I guess we can make ourselves insane. See, I know that these things for some reason activate when I have the whispers on me. Goldstone does not respond to your touch. Okay, I need to be a little more insane. And I got the whispers. Okay, there we go. The stone trembles from before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, searching up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The town of Greater Marrow burns. The lighthouse lies collapsed, its light extinguished. Red glows fill the sky behind the cyclone that drains the world. Okay, let's leave. Because usually the stone does bad things to me. Wait, do you have anything to say if I go mad? Also... Shark. Hold on, we're being greedy. I'm being very greedy. And a little... Okay. Now we go and say hi to friend. Oh, that's new. No thanks. We didn't even get a... So do you have anything to say? Oh, I can at least talk more about the book. Tell me more about the book. Which book? There's one here. With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. The voices go pss, 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 to the cat. I mean, Captain goes nuts. Yeah. The pss, pss, pss doesn't work on me. My cat is looking over annoyed though. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb. The hypocrisy is worrying. Worrying? I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheeted in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Huh. Ask us, huh? I has returned, had cleaned the kitchen a bit as well. Welcome back. Where'd you get in? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Give me the book. Who? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Rigmarole is a great word. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Okay, so either... So... If we do this, I have a feeling we're gonna come upon a reality we do not wish to face. But I wonder if we... What would change... See... If we keep doing what he wants... without questioning the book, I think we're gonna get a different ending. I kinda... forget it. Gladly. Can I make multiple saves? Okay, I can save and quit. Hold on, let me check a thing. Let me check a thing. Because we have load and new. Ah. We're gonna... Oh, but then are we all the way... Can I not duplicate? No. Nope. Ignore it. I don't want a fully new one. I want to duplicate an already existing one. Interesting. You can probably count if you manage the files that are on your hard drive. Oh, true. But I don't really want to... I don't want to mess with it that way. Then again, I don't think I want to play through the entire game again just to see the alternate ending. I wonder if the game will allow us to go back to get the alternate ending. But it might be worthwhile, because I feel like we'd get a different ending. Just Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V to say, yeah, I guess we might want to do that then. Hold on, we're gonna... probably want to close the game for that. There's also always YouTube for other endings. True, but I kind of want to do it myself. If I remember correctly, game informs you and makes a save to another ending. Oh! Okay. You want to double check that for me? Now that's a neat feature. Yeah. Because, like, I get the feeling that if we confront about the book, we might... Because I'm pretty sure he's been saying ours, and it's looking like we're talking to a mirror, and people keep saying we're someone that we're not. So I'm thinking we're actually talking to ourselves. Now, don't confirm this for me, because I'm not actually entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Point of no return, save. But I'm wondering that if we don't confront ourselves and just give all the relics without talking about the book, if we get a different ending than if we confront ourselves and are aware that we are us and then do the relic thing. Like, if it would change things. But I guess if the game's like, hey, this would give you a branching path before then, it'll be fine. In which case we can continue. So tell me more. With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome. He's being such a, like... Such a bastard there. It's like, here, this one on the bookshelf. Lay dumb, you know which one I mean. Lay dumb. The hypocrisy's worrying. I suppose we go this rigmarole yet again. Now it makes sense, but I wonder what he meant the first time. Book of the Deep appears in his hand, sheathed in his dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where'd you get it? She was here. It was she. Who? You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer to the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. So we are a mirror. I knew it. I knew it. But then... On. We could have just given him what he wanted without breaking it, couldn't we? You're pathetic. The book on the deep is in your hands. Understand this, plainly. Before you sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's alright. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. You really put the me in mirror. Yeah, oh, Twitch wants an ad break. Hold on. We interrupt this revelation of earth-shattering personality, like, split by some ads. My apologies, be right back. Back to our personality dilemma. Enjoy the ads, friends. Yeah, just an ad break, because Twitch demands those. Look, Luna posted a video of your media. She really hates those carpets. I'll do a quick check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that after stream. So I wonder if we get a second save now, or if this doesn't count as a splitting point, which would be interesting. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. I don't understand. Who are you? I am what was fractured from you on the day you dredged the depths. I am what you could be. I'm your breathless self. Okay. That's interesting. Sip of water. You mentioned saving someone. Yes, she will rise from the deep. The book describes it. We almost have all the pieces, just one more. The words you read. Okay. Interesting. Water. Oh, I thought redeem meant you did a shot. No. Water. Alcohol doesn't hydrate. Shame. I kind of wish I could... Wish I had duplicated the save now. Wow, the world has 2 lunas now. Whole new possibilities for the evolution of mankind. I haven't had water in months. Always vodka. That doesn't sound good. Vodka's just fire water, when you think about it. It's a different molecule, my friend. Yeah, kinda wish I had duplicated the save now, because this doesn't seem... It seems like maybe you'd find out anyway? But I don't know. I probably saved, didn't it? So duplicating the save now won't do much. Dang. Should have gone through with the duplication even though I'd had to go in files. Oh, now no need to bring out those fancy words. Molecules tremble in fear before me. Yeah. Vodka is liquid, therefore it's water. So... It's... lava water then, because technically it's liquid. Yeah. I don't know how you wanted me to make that noise. Nan, should have duplicated the save files. Hi, hello VIP. But yeah, we're gonna... Lava is viscous, therefore it's more of a porridge. Okay, so what about liquid nitrogen? Come on, Luna, I thought you were smart. Liquid in the name, duh. Okay, but... It's also said that it says that it's nitrogen, which means it wouldn't be water. Oh, finally! We found them! Heal tumors secrete a slimy substance over cracks and joints. Its massive claws shudder as it fights for control. Okay, we're gonna repair this. Sell these guys so we don't accidentally sell the one that we've been looking for. That's easy. Liquid nitrogen is crunchy because it makes you crunchy on the inside when you eat it. So liquid nitrogen is a hard shell taco. I see. It all makes sense now. Okay, let's grab this thing. Give it to... Oh, don't drift too far. Give it to the guy. Trust me, I'm a culinarian. Real. Liquid nitrogen is a cereal bowl. I love it. Hello, painter. I wish for you to paint my boats. The roof, please. And get me that sharp mince. That should be all we need. Let me grind them together. Right, now let's prepare bushes. So, much better. The color looks... It does look pretty. So... Someone said I shouldn't maybe given all the thing. He doesn't seem any different. We do want to change the flag. Give me the hook flag. Yeah, I don't know why someone said... Okay, maybe he changes because stuff does happen with time. So when a day passes, something he might change. So maybe we'll wait for that. Okay, we're missing a aberrated cone. And we're missing an aberrated sailfish. In this area. So an interesting thing that happens Or maybe not. Huh, I thought these things stayed active. The other one certainly did. Maybe because it didn't stay doing meanie things. We're gonna just wait a day to see if something happens to the painter, and then we're gonna activate the thing. Although I am curious what would happen if we never confronted ourselves in the mirror. Nothing like warm balls squash soup with coconut cream when you're sick. That does sound lovely, even though I don't like soup. I wanna like it though. It's just that my body is like... I don't know. I can only take a couple bites of soup before it starts being not good. I don't know how else to describe it. You know what? Maybe we'll go find some fiberfish. See if we can get an upgrade one. We can just chuck the cod that we don't want. Because we don't need the money. It's just that it feels wrong to chuck fish. Is there some way we could... Ah. Still can grab all the fishies, but we could grab more fishies. Not that we truly need it, but... just out of principle. We already got those abyssals. Maybe that's your issue. You're supposed to drink soup, not bite it. I get it though. Food being like that sometimes. I remember when I ate soup with a knife. How did you do that? Did you just dip the knife into the soup and like slurp it? That would take forever. Yeah. Eating soup with a knife sounds like a fruitless endeavor. Sounds like it would be easier to just drink straight from the bowl, you know? Like, forgo cutlery, just bowl it. I saw that your issue and now I'm dying inside. My brain autocorrect. Oh, now we're getting all of the malignant pinchers, huh? Oh, now we're getting all... What? Why are we... Hold on. Why are we getting all aberrated thingies? Okay, those guys weren't. But... That... Oh, look, finally, a research part. Okay, but that... It feels like we're getting too many cramps that are aberrated now. Like, that feels like an odd amount of old crabs. Something happened? It's the soup dog. It aberrated everything. Oh, because the ocean is a big soup. Anything change? No, nothing's... Oh, I guess we'll just sell them then. Weird. We already got all of the eels, right? Yeah, we'll catch it. Yep. Like, we waited forever, and now we have so many aberrated crabs. I guess we just sleep till the next day. Are we gonna have a bunch of aberrated crabs again, or was it just like a weird fluke? Might have just been a weird fluke. Yeah, I guess it was just a weird fluke. How odd. Okay, we're getting more research parts than I have seen in a long time. Not cute, but thank you. But nuh-uh. We need 2 more. I assume... Yeah, okay, so we can tell her that we have the book. Or we could give the final research part. Still wonder what would have happened if we just given it without talking about the book. Maybe that doesn't change anything in the final story. Doesn't feel like anything happens with him. Let's give the guy the thing. Does this art style have a name? I wouldn't know it. I really like the art style too. I mean, I'd call it lineless. Honestly, the soup I just ate was so thick that I had to reduce it a little more. I could have probably eaten with a fork. I think in that case, we would call it a porridge. Or maybe it would be a stew, but no, stews are supposed to be like still liquid. Some of it is cell shaded, but the atmosphere in the water is not. Yeah, it's sort of lineless cell shaded. Like, it's definitely lineless and it's cell shaded, so that describes the lack of line work and the way shading is. So it seems to focus a lot on shading with hard edges and not a lot of blending. But there's definitely some gradients there too. But I don't think it has really a specific name beyond that. And yeah, the sky and the water definitely have a gradient, but that's because they also need to be rendered differently because they move. I think part of using hard edges means that they can really push that aberration. Like when you go insane and you have the edge of the screen become multiple colors, that is chromatic aberration. And that shows up much stronger when you have hard edges. Because then you see the hard edges of every object. Hold on. Deliver the relic. Oh, I can conceal it. Now we're gonna deliver it. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Trying but failing to move forwards. That sounds a lot like this guy. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. You will see her again soon. It will all be worth it, you know this. You know what? It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, it will be with you. I guess I'm ready. We did all the things we wanted to do. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards if you wish to continue. Okay, so this is basically where we can go back on the other save. Interesting. But then we still would have had the option to conceal it, didn't we? Yes. Warning, one more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Yes. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Waiting for the right time. Oh. To midnight. Now, oh, to the witching hour. 1. Now our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises in your body as you turn to leave. The collector is with you. Okay, so I wonder what would have happened if we didn't crack the mirror. Dang it, I really wish I had copied the file now. Would we understand? Would it have been revealed to us? Dang. Okay, where do we need to go? Okay. I'll put a thingy there. I'll remove that. That way we can more easily navigate in case we need to. I assume we're gonna get fallout. Actually, what would happen if we stop? Okay, hold on. What happens if we... Just checking. Hey, what if we go and say hi? Reminder, your game will not be saved at this dock. Ooh, he says stuff. There's no time for this. We must get back to our sea immediately. We must get back out to sea immediately. West of Greater Marrow. That's where we must go. Okay, I can talk to the mayor. But I cannot talk to the lighthouse keeper. Interesting. What if I try and pick up a fish? I'm just curious. Collector shaking his head. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I have ADHD. You mean we have ADHD? Okay, we're not gonna paint our boat, but it would be kind of funny. Wait, does the collector have anything to say? Yeah. I know. Nothing? ADHD, not even once. The collector's like, I split myself in two, and clearly you took all of the ADHD. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I think it's that bit. That seems like where we need to go, huh? Yeah. He doesn't. You are his ADHD. We are the ADHD. He's like, gosh dang it. I forgot to take my meds. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. And where we can at last bring her back. Only here. And only because of what we've achieved. You open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. Ooh. To release a lost one frozen in time. You throw the pocket watch overboard. Untethered by chains in the deep. You throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Oh. That's the music box, and that's her. Huh. Oh. I guess she's not the only thing rising from the deep, huh? I'm sure that's fine. Are we summoning Cthulhu? No, we're summoning our wife, but unfortunately our wife is bringing a friend. We did not agree to the +1, dang it. Hello, Cthulhu. What the... Oh. Hey, I guess the thing that we saw on the stone of everything being on fire and there being a giant swirl in the sky came true. GG, congrats. Our poor crapples are still there. Didn't realize I guess we had a lot of people grunting at us. That's it? Yeah. And you brought it about. Yeah. Guess we did. Okay, let's see. Why do you think he has been trying you to get to do the things? She's basically having you do things with body doubling. Cthulhu's wearing... No, that's her wife. Why not? Cthulhu can be pretty if he wants to. Congrats, the world ended. Well done, you survived. You forever banished Cthulhu from the world. Kinda survived? I don't know if we are alive. World might end, but we have the wife back. I mean... Did we though? How back is she? Worth it. I'm not sure this is much of a place to live. I guess we could leave. Not sure where to, but there's supposedly other parts of the world. Hold on, at last I can sleep peacefully again. Ever heard about the anglerfish? I have heard about the angler. Wait, you're suggesting that my wife is the... Is the angle? The ocean isn't on fire. You can always live on the sea. Storm on sea is generally not fun. And this looks like a very big storm. So we can go back and do the other thing. But I'm still curious what would have happened if we gave them the relic without revealing who we were in the mirror. I really should have done that save duplication. Oh, I wonder if that's our wife singing. We can still hear the faint ticking on the music box in the background. I feel like it's only proper to see all the credits, so that's why I'm waiting. But it's a lot of credits. You can always look up... Yeah, but I wanted to do it myself. Should have duplicated the save. Maybe my... I have a cloud management thing, but I'm not sure if the save files will be in there. The automatic backups? Yeah, I got automatic backups, so maybe the ones from yesterday would have... But then we'd have to replay through a bunch of the game again. I mean, I guess we wouldn't need to, because we already found the thing, so... Are we nearly done? You can get the other ending from the latest save. Wait, there's only 2 but wouldn't it? Because... We don't know what happens if I just give the item without revealing myself in the mirror. Like, that's the thing I'm on about. Like, if we just didn't confront ourselves in the mirror, wouldn't we not know that we're like a split personality? Also, we had the option to conceal the item before going to a person. So, okay, I'm I'm getting impatient. Yeah, because we could have given them the thing without breaking the mirror, couldn't we? Or we might have had a different text when breaking the mirror. That's a little bit what I'm hung up about. I guess we can grab the pocket watch and then go up to the manor, but conceal the relic, see what happens then. Interesting. So my other option would be telling the lighthouse lady. But I guess I'll have to just like look up what happens when you give all the relics without confronting yourself in the mirror. Also, did we? So the last two are from our wife, I think. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be the last one. So that's interesting. So this feels almost like it's been written by someone else than what happens here. Because it's like, I don't expect him to write, but I just want him to think of me. And then it becomes angry. He must return. And this one, my darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. Which is interesting. So even the wife doesn't want to have him bring her back. She wants him to throw her back. To let go, I guess. Yeah, and so something happens here. So, let's see. We're engaged. Then she got the pocket watch. Then they renamed the boat and had some bad luck and something fell overboard. Just marry Cthulhu instead. I don't think that's an option. Then we had the slight accident. And he's being superstitious. And then he's working, but he refuses to take them on board. But she's bored at home. Some salvaging equipment. So he gets to dredging and she convinced him to let her go. And then this is... I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and there. They are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. We pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with a relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. So that's when they find the book. And then that's all we know. Something there happens. I'm not sure if she falls overboard or... Then we have an artifact manifest. So... The letter J carved on the underside. J for Julie, maybe? So... The antiquarian Little Marrow knew this thing. But it cannot be opened. And then... This one is also probably for Julie. Silver necklace with emerald and silver mounting. So that's the necklace we found. And then this, I guess, is the people we've been feeding. And this is the mayor. But I'm not sure how he intended to stop us. And then we can... Or the old mayor. I can tell her I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. You still remember where it happened. In the gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you're ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Yep. We must all wait. We must wait until night is thickest. Until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. So... Then the moment she was lost was at night. Unless they dredged at night. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. Interesting. So, what would she say if we go check on ourselves? Your wife really wants you to throw it back, huh? Yeah. The lighthouse keeper is guiding you out to sea. The lighthouse beam is focused on a dark patch of water west of the Greater Marrow. There's nobody here. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, she's just... I don't think that's safe for the rest of the people on the ocean. You might... I already read that. No, I don't think I should use evil magic right now. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp. Its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into foaming water. There it goes. And then quiet. Oh, hey, isn't that the guy we saw? Way ago? Oh. Oh. Okay. And there we go. Was not expecting I'd die. So, in one version we raise our wife from the deep depths of the oceans. Congrats, the good ending. Huh. Oh, my lonely crappots. Done, you didn't survive. The sky is pretty. Like, and not ominous kind of pretty anymore. And the lighthouse is there. You saved the crown. Maybe the monster is the wife, though. I don't think the monster is... I think... So, what happened? They got married. They... renamed the boat, but she kept something from the old name. So, something bad happened, but there was a hitch and something got thrown overboard. And we are assuming that was the keychain she kept. What's next? Going back to Dwarf Fortress? Probably not for a bit. At least your sacrifice brought peace in the people, I think. Yeah. Then we later got dredging equipment and went to dredge something from the deep, and she convinced us to take her with us because she wanted to see what it was. And then we dredged up that box from the ocean. The with the book. And then we opened it and something... By the way, do you know the game Song of Six? No, I do not. So we opened it and she wrote that she saw the void in us when we did that. And at that point, that she's been called and there's this fog. But later she must have died there, or did we throw her overboard? Because like there were people there, but was that the same event? Because it's that thing happened and then she writes about it later, and as if she hasn't been able to feel warm in days. So her dying, quote unquote, must have happened much later. No, wifey gets eaten by fish. Clearly bad ending. We finished? Sudge. Yeah. I am gonna look up... I'm gonna Google what happens if you complete... Like, if you give the collector all the items without ever confronting him about the book. Oh. Okay. You just hype trained all on your own. What about the secret end? There's a secret ending? Apparently there is a discount. Thank you. I was not expecting this. It feels a bit anticlimactic. I'm here theorizing, trying to put the game together, but it feels a little like... I mean, I guess this type of story doesn't have a clear answer. That was the secret ending, 10 gifts. I indeed didn't expect that, Bin. So, we found the book. Something happened to our wife where she couldn't feel warm anymore. If it wasn't for the fact that that specific spot calls her forth, I'd assume she would have died from like some kind of sickness. Then we find like 2 notes of her that are like, I want you to remember me, but also throw me back. And the items that are connected to her wife we're trying to gather, and we're trying to sacrifice those items to get our wife back in the one ending. But maybe she didn't go overboard. And also the mayor of the older town that went insane was there when we brought it up, and he kept shouting to throw everything back. But then what did he lose? Was it his sister maybe? Choo choo, choo choo. And then this person, the lighthouse keeper, also knew, and he said that she knew, so she was also there. So I assume we were befriended with them. Yeah, I'm trying to piece the story together, but I'm a little confused on the details. Also, it feels kind of strange. So the implication is very much like, okay, something bad happened to his wife. Clearly she died and he's stuck in the past. And also the implication is that the ocean doesn't want him. So that's the interesting thing. On one hand, something deep and nefarious from within the ocean wants to get forward, but everything the ocean itself does is like it's trying to stop us from doing the summoning. In fact, of course I slept all the way to the end. Yeah, sorry. I like when things are not cut and dry. Life is messy and feels true. So, but that means the ocean itself was trying to stop us, so it didn't want Cthulhu to be summoned. And that's why he needed a version of himself that didn't know, because then he wouldn't be stopped. But the question is, how many times did this happen? Because apparently the other fisherman like ran a dock and then forgot. So, and he says we have to go through this rigmarole again. Does that mean because it says decades. Does it mean we've been trying? Because this has been like 100 days and I could probably do it faster. Does this mean we've been wiping our own memory and trying to get all the relics multiple times? Elder Shores, I sleep. Damn, would make sense. So this is the only time we were successful. That's quite possible. So that's why everyone is kind of just running with it. Like, yeah, we know you're the same person, but we're just going to run with the idea that you're someone else. Like, oh yeah, you reminded me of someone. And that's also why we found that one boat with the old motor that looks a lot like the boat we were given. Because that was just probably one of our own crashes. Huh. So everyone knows that we just regularly get memory loss and pretend we're someone new. And they are all just fine with it. They're like, yeah, I guess we have a reset again. You know, you have the idea and we want to help you. Well, usually you would tell someone, right? I mean, what about Zombie Man though? Does he unzombify every time you die? I don't know. I don't know what's up with Zombie Man. I, also, he needs a mirror to access his alternate self. Yeah, so even though, oh nice, the hype train is complete, and I get a chest. I get a shiny out of it, and I didn't even do anything. A small community acts weird sometimes when someone isn't handling trauma well. They mean well, but I mean, I don't think there was a good way of going about this in this situation because it's not really one-to-one with the idea, you know? It is more of a story type, the Hollywood version of a split personality. But it does make for an interesting story. It's just... So the fact that the ocean tried to stop us means that the ocean tried to stop us from getting it worse, but also the fog that we summoned was directly working against us? And also, what's up with the black stones? We never got an answer for that. We can interact with the black stones when we go insane, and one of the black stones we know gave us a vision of what would happen, but some of the other of the black stones, like one turned into a mean crab and one summoned the big fish from the Gale Cliffs. I'm not sure what's up with that either. We could go around and trying to activate all the black stones, but I don't think I really want to do that. I am going to Google real quick what happens if you never feel hold on. We'll go to the lounge for a bit so we don't have a thing. A little late. Should have done that when the big fishy ate me. Yeah, I kind of wonder what happens if you never confronted yourself in the mirror. Oh, you can also keep the dog. Okay, what happens if you keep the dog? Um... Okay, nothing really. You can keep it on your boat, technically. You want to see it too? Yeah, if I find something... Okay, there's a where to take the dog. Okay, just a researcher, and then nothing else. So I can't give it to the other lady with the dog. But you can keep it. Dredge, what happens if you... give all the relics without confronting about the book? I don't know how else to... I am not asking. I will never ask ChatGPT anything. I'm just Googling it. Okay, all dredge endings explained. Oh, there's also DLC endings. We don't want to know about those. I think it's okay to use. Why? It makes stuff up, and it's not a search engine. Because it gives you like, then just use Google. Because it makes stuff up. We literally have Google. I mean, Google has gone down the drain, but we literally have search engines. We don't need an AI for it. Google sucks nowadays. True. Okay. If you give the collector all 5 relics, you'll be prompted to take the collector to collector's boat, which triggers the bad ending. Yeah, Google sucks because they haven't been starting. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything about what happens if you give all the relics without unlocking. I assume not much changes. Like, but I would like the detail of like, because if you give him all the relics without ever realizing that he is you, then how do you take him with you in your boat? What happens if you never discover the collector is you? Maybe that one. Okay, let's see. We must make one final voyage. This time will be with you. It doesn't say anything about what happens. Interesting. It doesn't say anything about what happens, like if you never confront him about the book. I'll say this is better for specific queries since it can interpret full sentence like not this, more like this, but you ignore anything it says and just look up what links and treat it with no sort of skepticism before, because it loves to pull sources that were also written by LLMs, like the Ouroboros of bad info. I mean, I'm not supposed to keep my rats warm at 1800 degrees Celsius? Damn. Yeah, sorry, I have links turned off, and I don't know which way to turn it on. You're at the end. You can DM me in Discord. And there's still the problem of the massive environmental. Yeah, that is also my thing why I don't want to use it, because the environmental impact. I don't want an AI summarization. Where did you get the summarization from? That's what I want to know. Okay, the player's interaction with Collector from the wiki affect the ending game significantly. Default ending, once all relics have been brought to the Collector, he will tell you to bring him to a location out at sea. Here, he will throw the relics into the water to revive his lost wife, summoning an enormous creature whose summoning destroys the Greater Marrow. During the gameplay, you can uncover clue. That The action and collector default ending will instead be written sound like the fisherman is performing them instead. Okay. Can be achieved if the fisherman discovers that the collector is only his reflection and decides to throw the book of the deep back in the sea. Okay, so basically, it doesn't change much. The wiki collector. Oh, okay. I think I just found the same thing exactly as you did. Yeah, I found it just seconds after you did that. And that's a lot of potential just to current form of generative AI sucks. Yeah, it can be useful for things, but it should be. It's like we gave people a hammer, now everything looks like a nail, even though there would have been better tools for certain jobs. It's like we're trying to use the tool that isn't fit for everything that's not fit for. It's like, yeah, it would probably be useful in specific instances, but it shouldn't be the solution for everything. It's like they're trying to cram it into a. It's like, yes, the circle goes in the square hole. It's like, no, it doesn't. I know you're trying to fit it in there, but in this case, it really doesn't. I'm so tired of people using AI as a blanket statement to refer to this stuff, as if it's not an extremely specific form of it. And then end too. LLMs will never be properly intelligent because they inherently don't think, even in a computer sense. Which really annoys me because it will give the good use a bad reputation because they call their LLMs and other gens AIs just AI. Yeah, it's a tool. It has its uses. People just use it for everything and very stupid use. That's the problem. It's a tool, and like all tools, it can have its uses, but also like all tools, you can use it bad. And in this case, this tool is kind of destructive if you overused. To be fair, most people don't think either. AI bubble bursting is going to be a sight for the ages. Dangerous. Yeah, but it will happen because people realize that it's really not that great. And also, it's not that... it doesn't think like they claim it thinks. I've heard a story of someone seeing people use an LMM to do 100 divided... Yeah, and it got the wrong answer. You took a perfectly functioning calculator and you made it confused. Yeah, I think the different ending, like say I'd never confronted my mirror self, then it would have just made the bad ending sound like it was the collector doing all that instead of ourselves. The amount of money being injected in that stuff, the fallout will be nuts. If I, for one, am not looking forward to it. I'm glad when people will figure out that it's been overhyped. I'm not looking forward to the damage like the bursting of said bubble will do, because usually collapse is not pretty. I wish you would just die off without doing any more harm. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that sentiment. That would be great, but that seems unlikely. To be honest, I've seen a few big time companies needing to quickly scrap an actually AI because they got dangerous close to being sentient. I don't think we had that. I think the way people talk about what they've made makes it really hard to actually grasp what it does and why it's dangerous. The dangerous part is that we don't actually understand how it works, and thus it can react unpredictably and just give false information or do things we don't want to do, or give information that we don't want it to give to the wrong person. Like how to do destructive stuff, like building things you don't want just anyone to build. And I do not believe that for a second. That sounds like people just hyping up how cool their tech is. Yeah. And a colleague who just copy-pasted the code from chat GPT without replacing the placeholders, being like, so my script isn't working, help. Didn't even read the copy-pasted the... So I'm not that good at coding. I'm very self-conscious about it, but I can do better than that. AGI is our fever dream. I've heard of people taking code from LLM and then when it doesn't work, they put it back into LLM with the prompt, fix this. All generations had their scares. The printing press was a big scare. Electricity was a big scare. Ours is AI. Yeah, even though it's not really AI, they're all LLMs. I see it happen before my eyes every day. That's just that that makes me just suddenly feel a lot more competent. And that's the only positive there. Grok got adjusted for giving bit too racist replies. Yeah, the problem is that so any of you guys watch Hank Green? The latest video he made, it's like, yeah, so part of the issue is that if they know they're being observed, they're going to give different responses, which means they're going to actually operate differently in the field than their test data, which is concerning. But that's because it just reacts to all of the info that's been inputted. So if the info that's been inputted also includes a statement of like, and depending on what it outputs, we're going to make changes, it's going to use that in its answer. Ah, dang it. Twitch is demanding ads. I mean, you can be bad at coding. That's not an issue, unless your job is you're refusing to put any effort into getting slightly better at it. I think I'd just be very slow. And I guess I wouldn't know, like, I wouldn't know solutions at the top of my head, but I have Google, and there's a lot of information out there. And LLM's usage has highlighted not only that this is true, but a lot of people are totally okay with not making their own choices. I think it's just been sold really well. I'm reminded of how in Dwarf Fortress the mayor is decided purely based on social skill, so a vampire imprisoned for multiple murders can be elected mayor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You have that comparison is very apt. Yeah, it pretty much sums up being a dev. It's more about knowing how to think and how to search for implementation of the stuff you're trying to do, than it's about hard programming skills. I want to be careful with the words do not deserve. Yeah, I don't really agree with that. Like, I get the angle. I don't agree to it. But I get the angle. But it's more like some people make decisions I'm like, don't think are smart. People have been trained to follow authority and not criticize things for making decisions, which is horrible. Yeah. I do not think that people who do not even believe in climate change deserve to have a say on climate issues. Disagree with me, I dare you. Yeah. That's a logical statement. The problem is that deciding who doesn't and does get to have a say opens a whole other can of worms, which is a problem. This is now a politics stream. I guess so. I mean, it's a good conversation to have. And I think the problem is indeed that if you have everyone decide, not everyone is going to be an expert on something, which means that the majority can be misled by someone that is very convincing but doesn't know shit. And I think that's a lot of the problems we're having today. I train them and you can try to talk to them about it. Sil, I love the optimism. Have you ever tried to talk to someone that is genuinely 100% like bought into something that you know isn't true, but you can't reason someone out of a position that they didn't reason themselves into? Or logic themselves into, so to speak. Dwarf Fortress, the game in which babies are born worshipping an unknown gods, is a normal thing to read. Yeah. It is like... There's definitely... It is not an ideal situation, and there definitely should be a fix. The problem is that it is kind of complicated to fix. So what are we playing after Dredge? I'm not sure, because we only have a little time left. I could show you guys a demo I've been playing. We could do that for a little bit. We do need to roll some ads first, though, because Twitch is going to be mean to me about it. And also I need to grab some more water anyway. But everyone is different. True. The demo sounds great. Okay, then we're going to do that. But be right back first. Let's go grab some water.